Africa
Whoa, whoa,
is
whoa,
the
whoa.
richest place
Ladies
in
and
the
gentlemen,
world.
welcome. Welcome,
Diamonds and
welcome.
gold,
Wow,
billionaires
see
and
you see what's going
millionaires,
on?
and my people
Do
dying from
anybody see what's going
starvation.
on?
I just want to know. I
The
just
white
want to
man
know
is the one that making the rules
what you
and
gonna
making
do
all the laws
when you
on
people
this planet.
dying
You see those white
from
people?
starvation.
Or
What
those
you
white
gonna
men?
do?
They are the one that making the
Black
rules.
man, tell
Going
me what
all
you gonna
over the
do.
world.
Your people dying,
Telling other
and they
government
dying
what
from
to do.
starvation. My people dying, and they
Telling the
dying from
Chinese government,
starvation.
telling
What
the
you gonna
Iranian
do
government,
about
telling the
the
African government
situation? What you gonna
what to
do
do.
about the
Guess what?
situation? Your
Everybody
people
bowing down
dying,
to him.
and they dying from
Then they said
starvation.
Babylon is
They ain't
falling.
got no food.
Babylon is not
They
falling
ain't got
because
no food to
every
eat.
other race of
I
people
said,
is
what you
bowing
gonna
down to the
do?
white man doing.
What you gonna do about the situation? What you gonna
And
do?
everybody think he's doing is
What you gonna
okay.
do about the situation? Your people dying,
From
one
Grenada
by
to
one.
Panama,
Your
from
people dying,
Panama
and
to
they dying two
Venezuela,
by two.
from
What
Venezuela,
you gonna do, my people?
now
About
Iran,
your people? What you gonna do
and killing
about your
leaders.
people? They just dying one
And
by one
everybody sit back
from
silent.
starvation.
You could imagine they killed the Muslim leader, spiritual leader, and nobody's not saying anything. They're calling him all type of names. He's a monster, he's a beast, he's a criminal. And the people are going for the bullshit that these white people, white government is telling you. Because they want to dominate. So what they do, they break you down to the garbage. And once they break you down to the garbage, the consumer go for it. Because the consumer is dumb. Consumer don't know too much of what's taking place. So you have to bow down to their will. You know what I mean? You have to bow down to their will. In the meantime, they're doing all type of brutality. You could imagine they drop the bomb and kill the spiritual leader of the Muslim, and the Muslim is not saying anything. They're not saying anything because they are afraid of the white man government. Hello, did you hear what I just said? Look, we got millions and millions of Muslims all over. And he represented all these Muslims as a spiritual leader. India, Pakistan, all those places Muslim, and everybody sit back silent. So the American government march up into Iran with their brutality and doing all the destruction. Doing all the destruction. And then making up all type of stories, playing games with the mind of the people. And by the people cannot understand what is taking place, they go along with the bullshit. Look, United States border is not in Iran. United States border is in Canada and Mexico. It's very goddamn simple. The border of the United States is Canada and Mexico. Or you want to call it North America, the border, Canada and Mexico. Not in Iran, not in Afghanistan, not in Iraq. The border is not there. But guess what? The leaders of those countries, they are such a puppet to the United States. They do all their bullshit. I've been saying this for a long time. Look, why these guys let the United States put their army and their military weapons in their country? What is the reason? Which they got their own army. Saudi Arabia got their own army. Kuwait got their own army. Iraq got their own army. Jordan got their own army. So why the United States have their military equipment in those countries? Because those countries getting paid. They're getting paid to keep all that shit there. Are they kissing up with the puppet? They become the puppet, so they kissed up with the master of the puppet. And that's why all these goddamn shit is taking place. And the people cannot see. The border of the United States is not in Europe. But every one of these countries, except China and Russia, they got United States military stuff there. Weapons. That means they want it to take place like that. So the United States become brave and they do what they want to do. They become mighty brave. Who's going to stop them from doing what they're doing? Hello? Who is going to stop the United States from doing what they're doing? Nobody. So they're going to come with the one world order. They're marching down into the place you call Africa and they're doing all type of crazy shit. And the leaders not saying anything. So you think about it. What's going on? Going to Iran, blowing up all their ships, killing their people, and all the Muslim countries sit there. All the Muslim countries gone to the United States side because they want to get rid of the government of Iran. Look, if God is the one that set up all these governments, whatever these governments do should be on the shoulder of God. Because God is the one that set up all these governments in different countries. So what do you think? You think it's for real? But the United States is going around and changing the government of this country. Whatever government they have, it should not be changed by another man. Hello? But a lot of people cannot understand because the United States government want to dominate the whole planet for themselves. I've been saying this for many times gone. And I know a lot of people are not paying attention. So when the United States becomes the master of this planet, they will do what the fuck they want to do. Because there's nobody to stop them. So when they finish with Iran, who they're going to go after? Because they keep on going. So anybody that is in their way of the one world order, that's who they're going to go after. There's three places left for them to take over: Russia, China, and North Korea. They are the stumbling block. They're not paying Cuba too much mind because they have nothing to fight with and they have nothing to eat. So that part is just like a waste of time with trying to do anything there. Let them stay there and suffer. So they're going after the mighty one like Russia, China, North Korea, and then they can come with the one world order. Because India is on their side, Pakistan is on their side, Ukraine is on their side, Norway, Denmark, Finland, Greenland, Iceland, England, Canada, the Caribbean, they're on the side of the United States government. To accomplish the one world order. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to complete this one world order because they're going to be finished with Iran pretty soon. So now Israel can have all that land for themselves. So you see, when you try to be too good, it doesn't work. Look, the occupier come and take your land away from you and kill your animal and rape your woman, and you let him get away with all of that. Hello? The occupier rape your woman, kill your animals, take your land, and burn your house down. And you're talking some bullshit about Allah. And cannot fight him back to take your land away. Because if you do not have any land on this planet, you're nobody. And that's why we're having problems. Because the white man is taking all the land for themselves. And all the resource. So once they control all the oil on the planet, they're going to take the oil in Russia. They're going to take the oil in Iran. They already have custody of the oil in Iraq, and they have custody of the oil in Venezuela. So who's next? So when they get all of that for themselves, then you have to bow to their will. Because guess what? If you don't have any oil, you can see in the dark. Without the oil in dispensation of time, you can see in the dark. Because everything needs oil. Your car, your house, your truck, your bus, everything. Your ship. So when they control all of that, then they will tell you what to do. So we're going to go back into the slavery doing. And it's going to be harsh. Hello? White man is not playing with you. The white American government is not playing with any other race of people. You get into their way, they're going to eliminate you and call you all type of name, and the consumer or the regular people is going to bow down to their listening and their doing and figure, hey, these guys are right. They are not right. When you go into another man's land, take his leaders out of there, put him in bondage, under punishment. That's not right. The government and the leaders of each country do what they want to do in their country. And that's how it should be done. United States is not the master of this planet. United States is over 200 years old, and all those government was there before the United States. Iran government was there, Russia government was there, the Chinese government was there, because there was no United States. There was none. So how comes they get authority to go around and do what they want to do? The people let that happen. And they're not playing. No, sir, they are not playing with nobody. And the way they're talking, they're bragging on what they're doing. The United States government. Have you ever listened to how the president is speaking? How he killed this one and he's dead and talk, hey, he's bragging. These people need to be brought to justice. They need to stand before some judge. But nobody's not saying anything. Nobody's not saying anything. You know why? As I said before, they are afraid of the United States government. Look, which country rise up in the past few days and tell the United States what they're doing is wrong? Not a single one of them. Who? Nobody's not saying anything. Because you're getting paid to help the United States do what they're doing. So they become deaf, dumb, and blind. Huh? They become deaf, dumb, and blind. Russia is not saying anything. China is not saying anything. Because they are afraid. And I cannot see why China is not saying anything. Maybe China gonna be next. What do you think? I know what you're saying. Oh no, they ain't gonna touch China. Look, the white American government is not afraid to kill anyone. I said that many times. And it seems like you cannot get it. The United States government kill women, babies, and whole men. They don't give a damn who they kill. It's like a chicken heat and wipe them out of on the floor. They don't care who they kill. So if you want to go on with your bullshit thought and not really thinking what this white government is doing, keep on. Because the time may be coming when they're going to catch all the Negroes and put them on the ship and drop them all back into Africa. And you're still not going to say shit. Just load up those big cargo ships or passenger ships with all the Negroes. Man, woman, and children. Old man, old woman. Carry you there and just drop you off. You just keep on walking with no destination. And you will not say nothing. And you cannot say nothing. And you will not say nothing. Because you have no one to stand up for you. When they were taking you here, the Negro helped to let you come to this country. They participate. So maybe some Negro here will also participate to load you up back on the ship. You came here on ship, you go back on ship. Very simple. Because they want this place for themselves. Only. And all they have to do is send the Chinese back too. Because they all came here on ship too. The Indian came here on ship. And this would be all for the white man. And no holla or no God is going to stop it. See, that's the point I'm trying to make. You see what's taking place in Iran right now? There is no holla stopping nothing. There's no Allah Akman stopping nothing. There is no God stopping anything. And over 700 people die already. Sorry, die, not die. Get killed. Over 700 people get killed by the hands of the American government. Turkey sit right here not saying anything. Jordan sit right there. Because they're participating in the doing of the American government. Egypt sit right there. If you don't think that is a shame, I don't know what to say. Or maybe the Muslims really don't have a leader. They never have a leader. Because what takes place with their leaders and they're not rising up and rebelling, I do not understand. Huh? And everybody kept silent. I don't hear nothing from the American Muslim. I don't hear nothing from the Muslim of Russia. I do not hear nothing from the Muslim of Cambodia, Vietnam, North Korea, India, Pakistan. I don't hear nothing from those Muslims. They all kept silent over the killing of their spiritual leader. Huh? You don't think that's a shame? And the occupier is rejoicing over the killing, which they caused. See, he did not die, they kill him. You see what I'm talking about? So sooner or later, their time is coming. Their time will be coming for death. Because death is for all. Death is not for one person. Some get killed and some die naturally. And if you get killed for a cause, it's bad and it's not too bad. Yes, if you get killed for a cause. Because if the people doesn't remember the cause that you get killed for, then it's real bad. But I know sooner or later, those children is not going to forget the cause of their spiritual leader. You cannot forget history. No, 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 sir. No, no, no. No, 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 no. And all this brutality that is taking place need to be cleaned up. And who is doing it? The white man. The white government. And also the black government is helping them in their doing. Huh? The black government in Africa is also helping the white government in their doing. Because they figure the white government is okay. From the Caribbean to the Bahamas, they're doing the same shit. They cannot see what the white man is doing. They become blind and they become deaf. They don't hear anything anymore. Also the people cannot hear anything anymore. Because they're steadfast in watching their stupid phone. Walking with their head down. Especially the black man. He walking, bowing down his head to this thing here. That's what he's bowing down to. So he's bowing down to the doing of the white man. He's bowing down to the doing of the white man because he's not doing anything for his people. And everybody sit back. Everybody sit back, watching what's going to happen to Iran when the white man government is blowing up everything. Blowing up their structure, blowing up their ammunitions, blowing up the cargo ship, navy ship, blowing up their tanker. And everybody sit back. See, you don't see no Negro right there. No. If any Negro there is going to be maybe one or two. They're not making any decision. They are not decision maker for the planet or neither for space. They sit back unconcerned and let the white men do all this decision making. He's the one that, and especially the white American government, they are the decision maker of what to be done on this planet. So don't come up and talk bullshit like, hey, you're doing things when you're not doing anything. And that's the problem we're having. Stretching out your hand to the white man. Morning, noon, and night. Gimme, 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 gimme. And if he do give, he give you bullshit. And that's why we can't rise up. We beneath him in our we beneath him in our doing. And we smarter than him. We wiser than him. We older than him. We stronger than him. And we bow down to him. Huh? We bow down to him. And that's the problem we're having. Bowing down to the white man doing. And you know his doing is all messed up. His doing is killing and taking. Can't you see? Or you can't? Which one is it? His doing is take and kill. Just take Grenada. Just take Venezuela. Just take Panama. Just take Iraq. Just take Afghanistan. He tried to take, but those Indian over there, I call them Indians. Them guys, don't matter who go there, they will not take the land. No sir. Because you're not afraid of dying. And when you're not afraid of dying, the white men respect you. And he know that. And when you becomes afraid, the white men see that, hey, he's afraid. So we can do what we want to do with him. So they put that fear over your mind. But them Afghanistan guys, no sir. They're not afraid of nothing. The black men need to be bold like them and brave. You know, black man is afraid of the white man. Black people are afraid of white people. Stop talk bullshit that they're not afraid. You know they are afraid. You know, one time gone, the black man is walking on the sidewalk and see the white man coming to get off of it. If he don't get off, he get a whipping. He couldn't drink the water where they drink the water. He could not go to the restaurant where they go. He could not go to the hotel where they go. He could not drive in the same car, neither in the bus, neither on the train. If they do, they have to go to the back. So you know they are afraid. Huh? Okay, you're not going to overstand me because you've been locked up in this phone for too long. Bowing your head down. So you're not going to overstand. I'm telling you, the Negro is so afraid of the white man. He will not say shit. And if you're talking about the white man, he turn off the station. And that's what's going on. He don't want to hear nothing you said about the white man. Don't call the white man a devil. He don't want to hear that shit. Don't call him a occupier. You know they take all the land away from everybody. They took away all the land. They took all the Caribbean land away from all the people that was living there. Or you call it the Americas. They took all of their land. Also Africa, they took all the land. So what are you saying? Are you don't overstand? I know you will not overstand because you've been locked up in there doing for too long. No, you know what I think? I'm not bullshitting you. I think they're going to go into Iran and break up that land. You know, Iran is a big piece of land, you know. Iran is a vast, vast piece of land. It should be a continent, really. They can go up in there and split it up, give some to the Kurd and all them guys up there, break it down. Because the white men don't play. They got all type of trick up their sleeve. Just like what they did in Syria. They want to break it up. I think that's their plan. Because I don't see the Iranian doing anything. I don't hear nothing out of their mouth. Are they laying low to see what the white man going to do? The white man is doing too much already. The white man is messing up your shit. They say they want to have authority over the ocean. Authority over the air. So they can fly from one destination to another with no interruption or no confusion. So what you have to stop them from doing that? Mr. Iran, you've been talking big for a long time, but I was saying, listen, anybody that talk too much about what they have, sometimes they're bullshitting you. I am not going to tell you I have a gun. I'm going to shoot you. No, 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 no. Why? Use my enemies. Why should I tell you that? And you come to fight me. I'm not going, hey, I got a gun. So if you don't go away, I'm going to shoot. No, sir. I'm not going to show you my gun. I'm not going to tell you where it is. And that's what the Iranian was doing for many, many time gone. Showing their underground bunkers and all that bullshit. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why. United States don't show shit where they have their shit. Huh? United States doesn't show where they have all their stuff. I live close to where they have silos. I don't see nothing. I can't go there. They fence it around and I can't go there anymore. So they don't want the public to see what they have. Because maybe I'm going to tell another person tell another person. Then So I think the Iranian, they talk too much. And when you talk too much with where you kept your shit, then you're going to have a lot of problems. Keep your mouth shut or silent. Just be seen and not be heard. So when the time comes, you can do what you want to do with all your enemies. Don't go around and tell people who is your enemies. Just keep it. If they don't know, don't tell them. Because the Iranians know that the United States is their enemy for a long time. And Israel, as you call it, Israel. There is no place named Israel. Let me repeat myself again. And for those of you that is saying all of that bullshit, look, those people that live there, they're occupiers. Read my lip. They are occupiers. They're not from there. I'm not talking the few that just bound here a few years back. You know what this gentleman said one time? I think he's a professor. He said the black men leave and go to Europe, and it was so cold that the snow blocked him from returning back from Europe to Africa. And by he being there for so long, he becomes a white man. Are you hearing me? He became white, so now the snow let his eyes become blue, and he have flesh color and straight hair, and no more Negro is in him. Naturally becomes small. This gentleman is supposed to be well educated. He's a professor. To me, he's the dumbest senator in the world. I replied, I said, look, brother man, when this black man went to Europe and the snow blocked him, and he took his beast with him, and the fowls of the air flew over there also, they should also become white, with pink eyes and white feathers. The cow should have white hair and pink eyes, because the snow trapped them just like you. So there's no difference between the beast and between you. I never heard from that gentleman. So if that was for real, and those black Africans that went into Europe for 200-300 years, they should change. Because people don't live more than 200 years or 150 years. So when did they change? They have to change in their 40s, their 50s, their 60s, or 70 years of age. So think about it. The black men go into Africa million years ago, and the snow trapped him there, and he could not return back. So he becomes a white man. Now, how do the mule come in existence? Did the horse go to Europe and then he have a mule? No. We take the mule, take the horse, and we take the donkey, and we blindfold one of them and put them together, and they mate, and they brought forth a mule. You know, you got to blindfold them. You got to blindfold the one that is jumping and the other. If you have to make a stand. You got to put one on the stand because one is bigger than the other. That is magic. See, the Indian that you call here, when they was mating their animals, you see all these horses that have spotted color? The Indian was so smart, they will make a pattern of a horse and they put all the patterns that they want from the pattern. They will draw a horse and maybe a big cardboard or a blanket or whatever. And when they will blindfold the female. So when they mate there, after mating, they will bring forth the photograph that they already made up, how they want the baby to be. And then after mating, they will remove the blindfold and the female will see the photograph and she gets scared. And the baby will come the same way the pattern be on the photograph. If you go in the Bible, Moses do the same thing. No. Yes. They did that with the sheep. You tie the sheep up for a long time, and he's thirsty, and they will all run to the river. But what's happened? You climb the tree before they come to the river. When they start to drink water, the female, you check the tree, and all the leaves will give pattern into the water. And all the baby will come with pattern. I'm telling you too much. It's too much right now. But anyway, the Iranian got to wake up, brother, man. They got to wake up and see what's going on with their people, with their country, and with what the white man is doing. White man is doing too much. And somebody got to stop him. But who is out there to stop him? Hello? Who is out there to stop the white man from doing what he's doing? Back into Revelation. Who is there to open the book and loose the seal thereof? Huh? Who is out there to open the seal and loose it thereof? I'll put it this way. Who is out there to open the book and read it? Who? They can't find nobody. So the white men have the power to go around and do what he's doing. Huh? He got the power to go around and do what he's doing. And nobody can stop him. As I said, brother man, we got to wake up. Got to find a way to stop him. Say if we can take the land away that they took away from us and get it back into our position, because you know they took the land away from us. You don't? You got to be a damn fool if you do not know that they took the land away from us. Rape our woman and bring forth my color. If you don't know that, you messed up. So what I'm saying, we got to wake up. Got to find a way to put the white man back into his rightful place. He's loose. He's loose like a whore. He's loose like an harlot. He's loose like a prostitute. Have no boundary. You know, prostitute don't have no boundary. A harlot doesn't have any boundary. You're like a ship that come into harbor and take on passengers. Have no boundary. So the white men have no boundary no longer, especially the white government of the United States. As I said, it's too much, brother, man. We got to wake up. We got to stop him. We got to stop him. How are you going to stop him? How are you going to stop him? You have no gun, you have no dynamite. And that's what they're doing all. See, they got all the food. And they got all the guns. And they got all the dynamite. So you can't stop him. So you will bow down to his will. Bow down to his will. It doesn't matter where you are, you have to bow to his will. And everyone will bow to his will and confess their doing. Unto him, peace, respect.